Hello and welcome to the RPG Academy podcast Twitch stream. My name is Michael, and I'm here for what I think is session 12 of Dragon Warrior, my playthrough of the original game from the NES Entertainment System. I think I said that poorly, but you know what I mean. So I actually broke down yesterday and did a couple Google searches about Dragon Warrior. Nothing important, at least nothing too important. I still haven't looked at the map, even though I think I've pretty much got most of it. But I wanted to check to see what level I needed to be to realistically beat the game because I think we're getting close. And what I found wasn't anything official. It was a Reddit thread where people who play the game were talking. And it seemed like the consensus was around 17 is probably the earliest that you're going to win. And that's going to be hard. 18, 19, more likely, 20 or above should pretty much win or beat the game, however you want to say it. So I think I'm going to aim for 20. So that's basically 4 more levels. So today the plan is to just explore a little bit. There's a few places I haven't been completely yet, and in the process grind for some levels and try to get closer to that 20 mark. Welcome, Foxblade. Happy to have you with us. One of the other things I found, and I kind of stumbled across it, was that the name that you give your character affects your starting abilities. Not greatly, but a little bit. And it had this chart, which did not make any sense to me. And it even had a little bar where you could type in the names and it would tell you what bonuses that would give you. Still couldn't figure it out. But apparently, the name I chose, Kale, is a +2 bonus. I don't know. The most, I just played around with a little bit, typed in a bunch of just random stuff, and the highest I could ever get was +3. So I guess that was a good name. I don't know. We shall see. I did take yesterday off in case anyone was curious and didn't already know. My computer decided it needed to do an update, and it took like 2 hours. I assumed half an hour would be plenty. Silly me. I did start a little earlier today, so I went out and did a little bit of grinding and died. So I lost half my gold, which I didn't have a whole lot to begin with because I just bought the silver shield on Monday. But I had enough to buy a couple herbs and some more magic keys. I didn't get enough, I didn't get a full complement of magic keys or a full complement of herbs, but I got a little bit of both. So I have those. But I think that's the only thing left to buy. I don't think there's any other equipment left. So basically, other than magic keys and herbs, there's no point. So I'm not too worried about it. So I'm going to head back over towards Cantlin. That's that city sort of to the south and then back over to the east where I got the silver shield. And the monsters over there are really tough. So I'm hoping that I'll get a level maybe before I get there, or maybe be able to grind and go back to the end there and out. But I don't think I've fully explored that region. So I want to get over there and just kind of wander around a little bit and hopefully see if there's anything left I haven't found. So I should be about 1,000 or so to the next level. Yeah, so I need 16,000. The chart I found that talked about levels also gave the experience you need for each one, and it's 3,000 for several levels, and eventually it changes to 4,000, but I don't remember where. It also said that the level cap was 30. I know on Monday we talked about that a little bit, and one of the people, Mr. Spokes, thought it was 30 was the highest level, and then someone else, Geigar, I think, had said he Googled it, and it was like 100. What I found was also 30, but I don't, maybe that's just as high as that particular chart went, so I don't really know. I don't think it's going to matter. I don't see myself even getting close to 30, much less higher than that. All right. So I still don't want to mess with those star wyverns because those things just kill me like every time. But I think these magic wyverns should be manageable. And 30 experience is nothing to sneeze at. So I believe. Oh, I got you. Okay. This is the first bridge. I think this is the one that we took when we went and found. Yep. Gotta run away from that. I'm gonna try to run away from that. I think that's where we went, where we found the thing that the Gwendolyn's love, or Gwaylon's love, whatever, told us what to find, the token, I guess. And it seemed to have that way to go. If you go far around, there's another way to go. So I think I actually want to go up and explore the upper bridge area first. So that's what we're going to do today. So next on tap, at least in the short term, is Rygar. I don't know if you can see that. It's another game. It's a fantasy game. Hey, Rami. I beat it one time as a kid. I think it's probably going to be like maybe a 2 or 3 day game. But I've said that before. I've been very wrong. I don't know what the next long term is going to be. I do want to eventually get Dragon Warrior 2, but I want to spread it out a little bit because it's obviously taken going on 3 weeks now. Holy crap! I didn't realize how close to death I was there. So let me stop talking for a second and give myself some hit points. So eventually I'm going to circle back around to Dragon Warrior 2, but I don't know when yet. And I might do some more one-offs, like go back to Super Mario Brothers, go back to Punch Out, those sorts of things. Let me, there we go. Where my computer had rebooted yesterday, I had to redo everything, and I think I've got everything back to where it was. It seemed to be working, but like my microphone wasn't working. The default had been changed. So when I first logged on, I was like, what's going on? Okay, so there really wasn't a whole lot here to explore. So I think I'll just sort of hang out here, though. All right, I'll try it. Whew. Considering that only gave me 43 experience, I just don't see how the Star Wyverns are worth it. I'm guessing, maybe a level or two higher, I can take them out faster, but that fight compared to other fights that give me near 40 experience, very different. But it does make me feel kind of good that I was able to beat one. So yeah, so I guess I'll hang out here until I level again, and then I'll go the other way. So the wizard gave me 50 experience, which is more than the Star Wyvern, and seemed to be a much easier fight. It's just, yeah, those just aren't worth it for me, at least right now. So I'm about 580 experience away. Ugh. I might have to start fighting those, but just, man. Here we go. Yeah, see, I like fighting wizards. I said that. Yeah, 50 experience each time. Man, that's solid. So I don't really need it, but I want to jump in here just because I'm using so much magic to heal myself after each battle. I don't want to get caught where I don't have enough. Okie dokie. Well, I guess I'm glad I got that silver shield then. Well, here we go. Just, whew. Apparently I don't have higher defense than the Star Wyvern's attack, right? So we need just under 400. We're getting around 40 each time. So quick math, we need about 10 more fights that don't kill me, of course. So that's one. Two. But again, now I've got to use all my magic. 3. Man. And I'm dead. Okie dokie. So I thought I could do it, but still not quite yet. Since I'm here, I'll go ahead and get a full complement of keys. I don't know if I need them or not, but I still have to go to that last castle, so probably. Okay, so maybe this time I'll get enough experience before I get all the way back over there. We shall see. Do. Anybody have anything fun coming up? I can't speak. Anything fun coming up this week? Video games, role playing games, movies, anything just exciting that you're excited about? Rami and I are getting to play Dungeon Crawl Classics tomorrow, so that's pretty fun. Looking forward to that. And then on Saturday, I'm supposed to play a trial of a game I've never played before called Battle Lords of the 23rd Century, I think. Something like that. It's like a hard sci-fi game, which normally isn't my jam, but I always like trying new games, and so I'm excited about the opportunity. Ooh, brand new puppy. I don't know if you've been on the Discord lately, but there's definitely been a lot of dog talk. Tom has a new one, and I think is it Remy? Are you the one that also had a new dog? Like 3 people, it seemed like, or I know Teleporter adopted one, but I thought there were like 3 new puppies people have been posting about over there. Ooh, metal slime. Nice. 115 experience. See, if I could just fight those over and over again, that'd be great. So if it wasn't Rami, I don't know. I thought I saw somebody, maybe it was Big Al. Somebody did. Oh, wow. Definitely, if you can't post a picture, I'm interested to see what that looks like. So, Mr. Spokes, I've never actually played Monster Hearts. I know quite a lot about it, but I've never actually played it. It's just not one that's I've had the opportunity to, or that I've truly sought out an opportunity for. But from what I can tell, people who are into it really, really like it. There we go. Okay. No worries, Ramis. No worries. Speed by 7, hit points 8, magic 5, and a new spell. Don't know that my defense went up at all, which is kind of what I was hoping for. And heal more. Let's see how much heal more costs. 10, but it looks like it also gives me more, so that's probably going to work out in my favor. So I won't have to use as much magic each time. Phew. All right, so now let's go exploring a little bit on this side. I think that's a really good way of describing it, Monster Hearts. It's a PBTA game that's basically what if those CW Supernatural shows were on HBO, which I have to say, I would watch. I would be very interested in watching an HBO version of some of those shows. All right, I'm still going to run from you just because I'm not fully healed yet. But next time, we're going to try those silly Star Wyvern again. Feels like I'm doing worse and not better fighting things now. Things are dodging more and seem to be hurting me more. So that doesn't seem right. Okay. Now, definitely heal more does a lot more back each time. Here we go. Let's fight a Star Wyvern. Sucker. Yeah, that heal more, kind of a game changer in that regard. Because until then, it never seemed like casting heal in a battle was cost effective because it gave you one extra turn, but it rarely gave enough hit points back that it mattered because I didn't attack the same turn. But heal more That seems to be enough back to make it worthwhile. So I generally like to play any game where I lean into bad decisions. You mean in terms of grinding for levels and such that just fight it over and over again? Because I think it's like 43 somewhere experience. I mean, it's certainly not bad, but oh, let's try this again. So basically, heal more just fills me completely up. Seems like no matter where I'm at. Okay. So I can go up there. Still just gonna run from you. Okay, so that's a dead end. Okay. That's a dead end as well. Up there, I mean. Probably should just run because I have a feeling that there's either nothing over here or I'm almost to it. Let's see if I can just run. Nope. Double check. I think I have wings. Okay, I do. So last spell. So is that like a okay? Definitely don't want to fight you. So it looks like that just goes in a big circle. So there's really nothing over there, right? Like I'm pretty sure I've been here already. All right. Because this is supposed to be Hawkness right here, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's go back here. How many wings do I have? Or magic keys I have full. Fill up on herbs. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that as well, Raymond. I've played DCC a couple times. It's one of my absolute favorite memories from Gen Con, one of the best games I've ever played in. And then a different time I played it was one of the absolute worst games I ever played and one of my worst experiences at Gen Con. I don't expect Al to fall more towards the latter than the former. If I said that right, I think it'll be good. The time I didn't enjoy it, it was one of those games where, like, I don't really like playing games that have more than 4 or 5 players. Like, that's kind of my max. And DCC particularly seems to lean heavily into higher table counts. And this wasn't a funnel. The time I played that I didn't enjoy it, it was, like a leveled character. But there were supposed to be 6 seats. 2 people showed up hoping that, someone else wouldn't. And the DM just let them play anyway. So I was basically at a table with 8 players, and I don't think in a 4 hour game that works because everybody got to do so little. No one really got any time to shine. And then because there were so many, he sort of upped the encounter difficulty. So I don't know, it just wasn't for me. It's unfortunate. If everyone else had a good time, then I'm fine that I didn't. If 7 other players had a great, experience, but I don't think that's what happened either. Sorry, there's a bug flying around here. So, Mr. Spokes, you probably would know this. I find it kind of interesting that both my magic and my health are at 100 even. So it makes me think that maybe that's like the maximum, that it won't go above 100, but I don't know that for sure. Do you know? I just, I hate that. Like, I'm trying not to be the diva about it, but, and I'm sure, and I've heard people say that they've played in games with like 14 people and they had a blast. I can't. It doesn't work for me. If we're going to be in a game with that many people, I just let me know early and I'll step out and let someone else have my seat because I'm not going to have a good time. Did I somehow miss the dragon? Because I thought it would be like right here. Or is this one of those situations that because I beat the dragon in this cave that it's not here again? Well, either way, I think for now it's still better for me to maybe grind over in this place once I get farther down next to the jerk cave, because I'm still fighting things that are pretty tough, but I can kind of like, kill them in one or two shots. And then I won't have to refill my magic so much. Should be able to stay out longer. Also, less of a chance that I'll make a mistake and die, which is, always bad. Though these things aren't really helpful anymore. So you were saying before, Mr. Spokes, that like if you walk through the algorithm for encounters is higher when you're walking through like the hills. What is it in the swamp? It's like, is it better for me to just to walk back and forth in the swamp, or does it really matter? Yeah, because I can take out these regular wyverns basically in two attacks, and they don't really do enough damage. I can kind of walk it off with my magic armor and get those hit points back. Shouldn't have to worry about using too much magic. What I need is a whole bunch of those metal slimes. 115 a shot, but thing is, you may not actually get that because they run away so often. But the last two I've faced, I've got the excellent attack critical hit roll both times, which is amazing. So basically, I'm getting half as much experience each fight, but I can essentially fight an infinite more amount of times. At least right through here, is they're not doing enough to me to really make me worried. I'm getting it back by walking, and if I need to use a spell, I can. So I think I don't know over the course of like 2 hours playing, which would actually come out ahead, but I just feel more comfortable doing it this way. I don't feel like I'm going to die, though. I guess dying really doesn't matter much anymore because gold doesn't matter. It's just getting sent all the way back to the castle and having to walk back to get to the place where the monsters that you want to fight are. The other thing I was thinking is I do have the Rainbow Bridge now. I can get over towards the last castle. There might be stronger monsters there that I could fight. And it's a bit of a shorter jaunt. So if I do end up getting killed or have to run away or whatever, I can head back to the regular castle and get back, I think, quicker than it would take for me to get all the way to Cantlin. And that's kind of what I was thinking too. I mean, once I get to 18th level, then I should be able to fight those star wyverns and things without too much worry. So desert's the highest, and then swamp is the next highest. All right, good to know. So I think I need to get to 19,000 for the next level. It could be 20. I don't know for sure because again, I don't remember when it switches from 3,000 level to 4,000. So I think I want to head over and I'm going to cross that bridge and to see what's over there for a little bit. I know that there's at least one more weapon. So anyway, did I ever go back to that town in Cole and the guy who's supposed to give me something when I'm tough enough? Because I think last time I went, I still wasn't tough enough. I don't remember if I ever went back there and tried again. It does. Yep. So just under 2,000. So I need 19,000. So at least for the next level, it was still 3. So I'm a third of the way there. These demon knights are dodgies. Get it? They're dodgy. Never mind. That was bad. 37 experience isn't bad though for one. So these things definitely seem to be tougher than before, but they're still, I don't think they're up to Star Wyvern level. I want to go use a heal more though. Just because I like to. Okay, seriously, come on. So it only takes 2 hits, but it takes 5 swings to get 2 hits. And Star Wyvern. Nope. Yeah, I was talking about that at the very beginning. I kind of came across that. I did do a couple of Google searches just to see like what level I kind of needed to be to try to win, and I found that, but I still don't understand it. I know that the first 4 letters determine, but I don't quite get what exactly the differences are between them, or what's the best? Like is AAAA, the best name for the best advancement bonuses? So I'm pretty sure this is the final castle. So I kind of wonder what encounters might be in here. Ooh, 28 one hit. That's not good. I like it when they attack me more than when they can't chant spells. Okay, so it looks like there's... Ooh, 54 experience. That's not bad at all. Now these things are dodging like crazy. Makes sense. It'd be hilarious if I got killed by a slime, wouldn't it? Like, I know it really isn't going to do 16 points of damage, but that would just be my luck that I used that spell, jump over here, and then got killed by like a Magidrake or something. All right, so I'm about 15, well, 1,200 experience away, which is definitely bad. I definitely think hanging out at that castle made sense. All right, so we're at 50 minutes. So I'm gonna head back to the village of Cole one more time, talk to that dude, and see if he'll give me anything now that I'm this level. And that's probably where I will call it for today. And then I might even do some leveling um, off air, as it were, to try to get a little higher. So that we can try to beat it. Right now, I guess it's Wednesday, right? So I got tomorrow. So Friday, then we can see if we can actually go into the final dungeon to beat it. So between now and then, I need to gain a couple levels. So yeah, so I might do that off air. Maybe we'll see. See how I feel. How much time I have. But I do think heading over to that last castle might be the best bet. And again, I happen to know that there is a weapon I can still find. I have no idea where it's at or how deep you have to go to get to it. But if I can get that, then that probably would make the grinding a little faster. So I might try that too, just to wander around and see what I find. Yeah, definitely. Really, strength and agility penalized. HP and MP up. I can handle that. So I'm still not ready for whatever that guy has to say. All right, so I guess I'll head back to that castle and fight one more cycle since I'm out, and then that's where we'll call it. I don't think that'll be enough to level, but maybe. I get to go mow the yard when I'm done here, so I don't mind putting in off a few extra minutes. Not that I mind it, but it's still just, is what it is. I am able to listen to podcasts while I do it, though. It's one of the benefits of having this hearing aid that is bored directly into my brain. Not really, but you know what I mean. That I can actually listen, even though there's the loud noise of the lawnmower. I can still actually hear, which is great. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Is it level or is it something else? Because again, as far as I know, the only item I don't have is the sword I get inside the final castle. So do I need to find that sword and then come back out and talk to the guy? Like I can't imagine what they're going to do for me that's that important. But I'm certainly curious. That was nice. Run away. coming for those Star Wyverns, though. Once I go up that another level, I think things will be different. All right, so now I'm less than 1,000 away from the next level. I got you. So when I talk to the guy, if I'm actually high enough level that I have a shot at winning, they'll say something different. So I don't get anything other than the confidence that maybe I'm there. That makes sense. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, it didn't actually fill me all the way to 100. So there is a maximum to that. I think it was at 15. So it did 84 back. Ooh. Hey, secret passage. That's cool. All right. So I don't think I'm ready to map. So I'm just going to fight until I die and get shunted back to Tentacle Castle. I was thinking that maybe that's where the sword was. I just saw that and like, maybe that's what, because it seemed like it was really hard to get to. So I was hoping that was just going to be really sort of cutesy and grab the sword right fast and then get out of there. No luck. Okay, so just looking at this map, I don't know that I will beat it Friday because I'm going to be really busy, even if once I get to level 20, really busy trying to figure out how to get through all this. So we shall see. So I'm only about 500 experience away from the next level. Whew. There's a chest. Stone Man. All right. This is probably going to be hard. Get it. Sorry, I'll see myself out. Solid. 65 experience. I'll take that. Even though I did have to use a spell to get there. So I'm just not even trying to figure this map out. I'm just basically trying to almost, I guess this is almost like speed run through and see what I can get to before I die. So this is probably it where I die then. Oh, got lucky. Ooh, a blue dragon. Oh, this is not going to go well. And I'm dead. Okay. Still, all in all, that wasn't bad. I'm happy with that. So I'm a little less than 300 experience away. Yep, 285. Let me talk to you again, save my progress. Yes, I will save them. No. All right, so if I can, I'll still sneak back in and maybe try to go up another level or two. Because I'd still like to get to level 20 before I actually try to beat the game, but I just feel that's going to take a while. So I don't know. Maybe my idea of trying to beat it Friday might be what I just need to get over with. But we shall see. But anyways, thanks everybody for hanging out with me for an hour or so, and we'll see you tomorrow about the same time. So till then, see ya.